Bismillah. So far we talked about what to do when somebody is dying, like is state that he is dying or she is dying, and we talked about what to do immediately after death, and we talked about the ghusl, right? Now, the state of ihraam has differences regarding these three cases. And number one, so if somebody is a man or a woman in the state of ihraam, you shouldn't use, and they died in the state of ihraam, you shouldn't use good smelling products when you are washing them, right? Soap or shampoo or sidr or a kafur or anything like that. Don't use anything that has a good smell in the ghusl, and nor you can put it in the kafan. You cannot put it with them in the grave. That's number one. Number two, we mentioned that the hair and nails should be cut for somebody is dying. You shouldn't do that for somebody who is in state of ihram. In state of ihram, you don't cut the hair or nails.
That is while they're alive. Because
while they're alive, yes.
Because after that, you're not doing it for both cases.
Yeah, you are not doing it for both cases. But while they are alive, just before the death, we said that it's good to keep them clean and do that, but don't cut the hair and nails. For a man, his head shouldn't be covered, and he should not put on a qamis. We mentioned that everybody is washing a qamis. For somebody in state of ihram, he is not allowed to put a qamis. So you wrap him in whatever he is, his ihram clothes. And for a woman, she's not supposed to cover her face or hands in state of ihram. So this shouldn't be covered also after their death. So they continue in state of ihram basically. The other point here that I mentioned, for a woman in iddah, that basically her husband died or she got divorced and she passed away in state of iddah, when she's alive, she's not supposed to put good smelling products, but if she died, she's allowed to do that, and she can be washed with good smelling products, and it can be put with her in the kafan and so on. So this concludes this part, inshallah. We move on to next part next time, inshallah.